The focus wheel is a process where you start with a central idea, something that you desire, and you focus upon it. Usually, when you're doing a focus wheel, you don't have a steady habit of feeling that way. In other words, when you're doing a focus wheel, there's usually something that you're trying to bring into focus so that it will be to a greater advantage. In other words, a focus wheel is a way to improve your point of attraction. My point of attraction, what I'm letting in. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do a focus wheel in order for you to, at least during the time of this conversation, let in, which is to say, no longer keep out. Because if you're not keeping it out, you're letting it in. Mm. If you're not holding the cork under the water, it will bob back to the surface. Mm. So the focus wheel is to accomplish a relief in your resistance through focusing, feeling. A focus wheel is really about finding the feeling.
Okay.
So in the center of the focus wheel, we're going to make statements all around the edge of it. But in the center of it is really what you're going for. It's what you're wishing for. It's what you're desiring. So make that statement, which is the subject of this focus wheel, and make the statement as if it is already true. So make your statement of desire, and it can be as specific. I make your statement. I am. Make the statement of desire in a succinct, clear sentence. I want a relationship with this person.
I want to be in love.
All right. So say, I'm in love.
I'm in love.
I'm in love. Because you see, I want to be in love is focus on, as we were talking earlier, the healing. I am in love.
Okay.
And you said as much as that to us a minute ago. I'm in love with the idea of being in love, or I'm in love. That's the statement. So now, the point of the focus wheel, the whole value of the focus wheel is to start focusing on ideas and statements that don't contradict that. So you're not trying to talk yourself into being in love, because the statement said, I'm in love. In other words, I'm in love. So now you want to write something and just pay attention to the way it feels to know if you nailed it, which means you usually want to be general. You could even change the subject of whether it's a person or just in love with life. In other words, so just make statements that don't contradict that. That really is the process. Make a statement that doesn't contradict the central point, I am in love.
I like rhetoric.
All right. I like conversation. Just bump-free statements. And it's about making the statement and feeling if it sits.
I like the how much fun I have whenever I'm with this person, or when I think about the experience.
Right, now you're hitting this too head on. That's all right. You're hitting it too head on. You're trying to make too much happen too fast. You'll get this.
Okay.
I'm in love. I'm in love. I like fun. Now, I like fun. You do like fun. Uh-huh. And if you focus on how much you like fun, it doesn't contradict with I am in love. Doesn't contradict at all. Mm-hmm. Seems so far off the subject that it doesn't interest you.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't seem relevant.
But you see, that's the most important thing that you've said to us, because everything that is relevant, you've already put into the vortex. When you try to apply relevance here, now, you pick up messy stuff you don't need to. This isn't the time to pick up relevant conversations. Okay. This is the time relevant only in the terms of how they feel, not relevant in terms of what they make happen, not relevant in terms even of the actual subject matter. Vibrationally relevant. You helped us to say something that we've never said before. Vibrational relevance is what you're looking for. Period. Only vibrational relevance. So love is to fun as fun is to love. Love is to fun as clarity is to fun and to love. Mm. Love and fun and clarity and rhetoric are all to each other as they are to each other. In other words, vibrationally relevant. Do you feel the solid footing that you're accomplishing? So I am in love, and I am fun, and I am clarity, I am clear, and I adore rhetoric, I adore conversation. So no bumps in any of this. What else? I am gregarious, I am fun-loving, I'm a good communicator.
I like receiving love.
I like the give and take of conversation. I like the give and take of beingness. I love focusing. I love focusing and feeling. I love feasting my eyes on someone or something I love. I love the feeling of love. Unconditional love is what this focus wheel will accomplish for you. Unconditional love is finding the vibration of love without needing conditions to support it, or without needing conditions to change in order to feel it. So I love to be in love. I love to be in love, and I love fun, and I love conversation, and I love clarity, and I love communication, and I love objects of attention to appreciate. So I'm in love, and I'm also fun. I'm in love, and I'm also clear-minded. I'm in love. I am in love. I love to be in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I love to love. I love syncing up with Source. What else? What else can we put around that? I love fun. I love clarity. I love rhetoric. I love conversation.
I love taking trips.
I love taking trips. Now, see, this is really good because you stop trying to make something happen with this. You got into the feeling of, I love freedom. I love the freedom of being. I love inspiration. I love being in the moment. I love the feeling of being in the moment. I like being footloose. I'm in love, and I love fun, and I love clarity, and I love conversation. I love travel. I love stimulation of thought. I love going places. I love new. I love adventure. I love new experiences. I love new awakenings. I love new contrast. I love launching new rockets of desire. I love becoming. I love understanding. I love knowing. I love applying. I love getting this down. I love being a deliberate creator. I love creating. I love molding. I love the feeling of molding my energy. I love emotion. I love the feeling of love. I love excitement. I love passion. I love enthusiasm. I love being all lighted up. I love being stimulated by someone. I love the feeling of adventure. I'm in love. I'm in love. Now you've romped around there. Don't you feel that?
I do.
And so right now, we're not kidding you at all. There is no resistance in your vibration about this magnificent relationship. None. There's none. So you just did the work. Didn't feel like you were doing the work because you weren't talking about the details of that. Right. But the details of that you already put into the vortex. Just now you lined up with all of those details. And as you're able to maintain that for a little while, inspiration flows to you. In other words, more manifestation. We want to keep using that word. More manifestation of emotion. More manifestation. Esther she finds herself saying several times during the day, I feel really good. I feel good. I feel good. It's sort of like unmistakable. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Life is good. So that state of being that allows other things to occur. Rendezvous, conversations. Do you now understand the focus wheel better?
Yes, I do.
And can you feel that the application of it has improved significantly your vibration relative to this subject?
I do.
So then, as our first friend was saying, but how do I maintain that? You probably don't, but it's easy to get back to. Right. It's easy to get back to. In other words, now you know the objective is just to hold yourself in a place where you can let what you want to happen. That's your work. To find that place and practice it where you can let what you want to happen, what's inevitable, what's a done deal, to happen.